Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and welcome back to Nita Price Plant Paradise. Yes, this is the same day, the same shirt. I had told y'all it's going to be part this, part that. Guess what? This is part 2. The reason, because for whatever reason, I had to make some space. So it took me a while. And your girl had to get hydrated. Okay? Hydrated. Because it's hot. you have to stay hydrated when it is this hot. So I took my little break that I needed to do, and then I went on and ate a little snack at the same time. So I just know that's not the train. Yes, it is. Let me pause. Okay. I had to pause. I mean, honey, horns and everything were going off on that train. I can't even remember where I was. I hope everyone is well in whatever part of the world you are in today. Hope you hear the beautiful birds chirping and everything. But before we go on any further, let's recite our mantra. This is the place to come to take the time to exhale and enjoy nature's beautiful creations. Yes, this is part 2. Now, you all, I know you're going to get me about using my scissors, because guess what? Your girl forgot to alcohol that baby in order to, when I started going from plant to plant, I know you're probably like, no, Nita, no. I realized my mistake. I did. Once I was off camera, I was like, wait a minute, I forgot. And I had, because you know what, this had hit the floor. That's what happened. I knocked it over somehow or another. So now I have it back on the table. So that, and then I've already, what do you want to call it? I've already sterilized my scissors again. And these are my Guggenheims. See, oh, I love them. When I'm telling you, they were for fabric, but I said, hey, Guggenheim, you're saying it's for fabric. I'm thinking plants. When I saw it go snip, 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 I said, oh, there we go. I bought 2. Really, I have 3. I have the shears that are smaller like this, and they're like for little areas. You can get in there and clip it off. And I mean, y'all, this snip, when I say these babies are sharp, I'm just saying, this is what I use, not a paid promotion nor my sponsor. Because trust me, when I even showed you this, so you can see, and you saw me do unbox it in the previous video. But I'm telling you, I love them. And the reason I knew how to cut, because like I opened the baby ones upstairs, the little shears, because I had to do some snip snip on my peace lily. So, my girl Big Mama, she's doing okay. Her roots, remember y'all, she was root bound. Her root boundedness. She's coming along. She's doing well. I think I've showed you in little shorts or just pictures that I posted. She's doing pretty good. She's taking her time to come out of her shock, I guess. But she's in her new pot, and I think she's loving it. She's loving the space that she's in because it gets the rays of the sun in the afternoon. But this is not about her. This is about, I still have to check these roots. Now, I've already done Dimples and my Varicose, my Philodendron Recurvifolium Amazon Sunset, as well as JB, my Jose Bueno. Because I'm telling y'all, I love that plant. That one leaf, and then those little ones was coming out. And I was thinking about up-potting it. And I said, oh, great. Because I said, maybe the leaves get bigger. Because I'm telling y'all, his first leaf was like this. About maybe a good, almost not quite 12 inches. And the other ones were coming out like this. They were coming out like 2-3 inches. It was funny. I said, oh, my goodness. I said, I'm going to have to up-pot you. But I didn't get a chance to do it because the Bermuda Triangle took over, and I'm taking my house back. I don't know whether I have to get some sage and go like this to that area because I'm telling y'all, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You can't take my house. No, no, No. That's what we gonna do. Because, can't be messing with my babies. My plant babies. Not when they were all doing fine. And then all of a sudden, here you think you're gonna come into that spot? Be gone. I'm telling you. If I gotta get some saying, I can see y'all next. Be like, Nita, really? I'm not playing. I'm not playing. And I do know where to go get some. Sage that baby up. Bye. Leave my plants alone. This is ridiculous. Like I said, the only one that's doing well is Zoe. But like I said, it's not about them. We already did a video on the possible Bermuda Triangle in my house. Okay, now we're going to move on. We are going to move on. Do you see the name? Do you see the name of this plant? I'm so mad. I showed y'all what it was looking like when it was dying. My Gigi. I'm hot. You hear me? But we're going to see what these roots look like. Please let there be light at the bottom of this after we are done. Because I put her in this pot. This is where I bought it from the hydroculture place. The Old Town hydroculture. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all making a mess. Look at these roots. See? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just, like I said, the Bermuda Triangle has tried to take over my freaking house. But I'm going to take this out. You know why? Because we're going to use that miracle substrate. I'm going to call it the miracle substrate. I'm just going to call it that. I'm serious. She was doing fine. She was doing fine. So we're going to take this out of this. And the reason I'm just taking it out, y'all, I probably should have had my mask, but man, as though this is dry, this is not. So there's really nothing wrong with her. Like I told you, okay, we just gonna pull this. I was gonna get my scissors, but I changed my mind. We're gonna pull all this dead stuff off. We're gonna just pull it off. We're just gonna pull it off. This is the piece that fell over. Boop, just fell. Like I said, Bermuda Triangle tried to set in. We just want to pull some things off. And y'all, this is the same substrate. This is the chunky aeroid mix. And look at this. This is all beautiful. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to put it in some sphagnum moss. Let's see if it... Let's see if my girl takes to that. Because I don't know. She was in her mix for the longest since I got her. What was this? Since was it January? No, November. It was November of last year. I had to remember when I was in Jersey. Lord, yes. There's nothing wrong. Look at these gorgeous roots. Look at this. This should be my thumbnail. Y'all gonna be like, what is Nita holding up? Or should I go? Because I'm happy to see this. I'm happy. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Mommy's going to try to help you. Your plant mom is trying to do what she can do. Now, I don't know whether, look, I don't know whether she's getting confused in there, because she did look a little root bound, didn't she? And she shouldn't have been, because there's a whole lot of soil in this pot. Okay, now I'm getting to the part where the soil's beginning to bother me. Like I said, I should have masked it up. But it's fine. But like you said, it's really not soil. This is just, and even this aerial root that she had, and it was actually, I think they're the ones that put it in there. It was growing more, I don't know. I'm going to put her in my plant room. We'll see. Really, like I said, it's 95% my office. And even though it's just the plants are just there. But I will be shooting footage out of that room. And when I am, that's when it's called the plant room. And I am in there working on, you know, things for my job. So, and today, I believe my husband's putting up TV stand. Yes, y'all. Finally. I'm telling you, sometimes you just be tired. You are just tired. Look at the, I'm serious. Look at the, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm not mad at Gigi. Like I said, we're gonna probably have to get some sage because this is not, you can't take over my house and start, you know, my plants are just dying. Maybe it's too much room for her. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do with her. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna have to pause y'all for 2 seconds as soon as I get this out of here. Because guess what? I'm not gonna need this pot now. Look at all this soil, y'all. Look at this soil is not going to waste. Like I said, nope, nope, and nope. That's why I put it in here. That's why I use this bag to use this soil. Because we are not having it. We're not doing it. We're just not doing it. I'm going to put her in. Sorry, y'all. Once again, I'm going to mess my glasses up. Family Dollar. Thank you, Jasmina. Finally, they had this size. They had, well, they don't just have this size. It's like a nestable, and you, because I think the other, I wasn't at my location, the one I usually shop at, and they didn't have these. I think they had something else. And I was like, no, I didn't want that one. So I am going to put her in this. I'm gonna put her in a smaller vessel and see if that helps her out. Guess what Nita's doing? Sphagnum. Like I said, we're gonna put her in the miracle. She's gonna be in the miracle maker. The miracle substrate. That's what I'm gonna call it on this channel. A miracle substrate. We're gonna see. Cause I'm telling you, when I cut that top piece off for my, I was gonna put it in the other vessel that looks like this, the other planter rather, but it's smaller. But no, this one is smaller than what I'm looking at. So I think I'm gonna put her in this, and hopefully she will come. She'll be the comeback kid. I'm hoping to show y'all some beautiful, beautiful behind plants. Oh, I'm sorry, my little ones. Beautiful plants. Sometimes when you get into the grown folk talk, sometimes you can forget. You'll go, uh-oh, nope, can't be talking like that around my little ones. No, y'all, I try my best to stay real clean as possible. Can't promise you anything, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try for the sake of my little ones. Now that was a nice little chunk. No, we are not playing. We are not wasting sphagnum moss. No, we're not. Nope. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Because all of this is going to go over here. Y'all have all this. I can't wait to use this again. Because I'm telling you, I'm putting it right in the bag. I have a bag right over here. Because I'm going to put, but I think I'm going to keep a lot of them in this substrate. They seem to be happy. They love this sphagnum moss. Whoever figured this out, thank you. Thank you. Because I'm telling you, we'll switch it up, or, oh, we're going to do this. But I do have some pond. Don't worry, y'all, because some of my plants, there's more plants coming. There are more plants coming. But they're going into my, where I'm going to have a bunch of plants there as well. because I'm telling you, in my plate room, that's what I was trying to get out. Because, yeah, I might have to drink some more water myself. Like I said, it's warm in here. It's humid. It's humid. And I said, of all the times I had my wrap on my head, it's like, really? I'm glad I have this bag. I have to remember, do not throw this away, because this comes in handy when it comes to mixing this sphagnum moss. That way I don't have to. So it's going to be in a soilless vessel. Hear me? Soilless, drainless vessel. This is about, I'm trying to think. This is a 4.5 inch pot. Let me just, oops. Yeah, it's about 4 inches. 4 inches or so. Here she goes. Here she goes. Should I put a little pearl? Let me put a tad of perlite. Y'all, I'm going to have to do the perlite. I'm going to show you where it is. And then I'm going to move it. Only because. And then because I have to put this mask on my face. Because I can't take it. Cannot. Here it is. See that? Okay, I mixed that one with some perlite. You are. See, I mean, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Gigi is phenomenal. So we know she can definitely do her thing. She can definitely do it. Come on, baby. I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. And I'm hoping she comes back. I love this plant. I love this plant. She has a beautiful, elongated. I said, did I say it right? I said elongated. It's elongated. Lord, it's elongated leaf. And when I say she is an amazing, I just loved her. Y'all saw how I used to always be showing her when she was under that sandy light. I'm going to take her in that plant room, and I'm telling you, she's going to be right there under that sandy light upstairs. She is. I'm serious. Because I can't deal with the Bermuda Triangle right now. I have to get some sage first. Have to get some sage. Have to get some sage. And I'm hoping this does well in this substrate. I don't know if she's ever been in it, but we're going to call this the miracle substrate. This is the miracle. And y'all, when between takes, as they say, between segments, shall I say, of this, it was too funny. You will never believe. I caught myself. I should just go on and yeah. This has some super thrive in it. I should really do a little snippet so you can see me trying to measure it out. It was too funny. I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm supposed to put more than that. Because I thought I was supposed to put a little bit per gallon. Because I'm thinking quarter, you know, like quarter teaspoon for this whole gallon. And it's distilled water. I have used some distilled water. So, y'all, I'm hoping she bounces back with this miracle substrate. And I'm just calling it that, y'all. This is just my opinion. I'm just calling it the miracle substrate on this channel. It's not that it's a miracle substrate. Please don't say, Nita said it's a miracle. No, no, no. That's just what I want to call it. Because anytime I was able to actually cut something, and that was just from Ivan from Equigenera when he was telling me what to do with my Philodendron Recurvifolium Amazon Sunset. So I just, since I saw it doing what it needs to do, I said, uh-oh. I'm like, what kind of stuff is this? I said, I know we use it and it's in our, you know, we use it and it's in some of our mixes, but goodness gracious, this bad boy, like I said, it's like a miracle worker. It really is. Oh my goodness. Look, y'all, there's a teeny little growth. I don't know what, see that little, this right there. It's like a teeny little growth. So she is trying to come back. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So let me this here spill here. Trying to, that way I'll have less to clean up later. Okay. That's some aerial roots, but that's okay. She's trying to come back. All right, great, great, great. We're going to sit this over to the side because now she's done. Now, what's the next one? This one, this is part of my door. Now, y'all, let me use my, did I use my scissors at all? But I'm going to, Lord. That was close. This thing almost, it would have fallen on, but it kind of, it hit right here. Oh, I do not want to get cut with these bad boys. Okay. So I had this in Lecca. I'm glad I bought several little bags. Because I tell you, it works wonders. But look at my girl. New leaves are coming up though, which I love. But look at all of this. Look at all of this. Oh, you know what I have to, did I pour some? I did pour some Super Thrive. Because this has Super Thrive, I don't know whether I said it or not. This has Super Thrive and this is distilled water in here. I did that kind of like off camera, but I do have some footage where I did not realize I was video recording myself. I said, how did I do that? And when I realized it was on, I said, what? Because it was only because I was about to start. So right after this one, then we're gonna move on to part 3. As you can see, that one took a while. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my. I believe I picked this up from like Lowe's or Home Depot. It was one of them that I picked this vacuum up. But it works because I have my other plants in it from the job, and I have another bag there. So I know I might speed this part up, y'all, because I'm making a horrible mess. When I say it's a mess, it's a mess. This is all gonna be swept out. Definitely swept out. But I have to remember not to throw this little bag away like I was saying. Because I like this. Yeah, I'm trying not to waste this sphagnum moss. Let's give it some water. You know what? Why am I being so... Why don't I just use this? Hello? It has a super thrive in it. That way I don't have to pour it in there later. You know what I'm saying? Really? That way it's in it. After a while, common sense does set in. I said, yeah, I'm glad you thought of that. Oh, now I just spilled it all over myself. But that's okay. That's all right. Because we're going to keep rolling. It's all right. Yeah, you should see the sphagnum moss that's on the floor. Yep, I'm picking it up, putting it in here. Told you, I am not wasting this. Now all of this is on the floor. Okay, now what I needed to do was seal the bag. Then start shaking. And now, your girl's sitting up here shaking before she seals the bag. Y'all, look what's in here. A piece of chip that I was chipping on earlier from my snack. We're going to take that out. I don't think the plants need that. And I do have a little trash bag over here. Like, seriously. Alright. Now, this I had in the weird mix. It was weird, but I had it in there. Okay. It was in leca, surrounded by leca, but it was sphagnum moss up in here. So I think I'm going to take this out. But once again, this is sitting in the Bermuda Triangle area, and she started dropping her leaves. Now let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on. And by the way, if you want to know where I got this from, Dollar Tree. Look at this, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with her. There's nothing. I dropped the leca. Don't you know the leca went rolling all the way across the floor there? Seriously? Let me take this off y'all, because I'm telling you, it's hot. It's hot. It's okay when I was in my old place and I was able to have the air conditioner and all that. But look at this. Look at this. And I believe this was the root from the other one. For whatever reason, it dry rotted. That's why my door killed over. But look, isn't she? Y'all, she may look lanky and all that, but look. She still makes me smile. Her leaves may not be as big yet, but I love her. I'm telling you, and I think of the song all the time when I'm looking at her. Princess Song. That's why her name is Adore. I can't wait for her to get that smooth leaf again. Boy, I love that leaf. That leaf was around for a while. It was over a year, I believe. I believe I had her for over a year before what happened. I sat her in the Bermuda Triangle and boom. Like I said, I'm taking my space back. Bermuda be gone. Bermuda Triangle be gone. Not Bermuda, no, y'all. Just, let's clear that up. What I consider in my home, okay? Be gone. Nobody got time for the foolishness. Nobody has time for all that foolishness. And since this already has some Super Thrive thrown in there, we're going to keep her in her. Oh, you know what? Snip, snip, y'all. Snip, snip. She a root, right? Look, here I go. Here I go. There I go. There I go. Hold on. Oh, I was about to say, is this a root? Look, it fell off. So, guess not. Even if it was, it's going down. I think I'm going to snip, snip. I think I'm going to do some snipping. Ooh. Okay. Because it's using up a lot of energy. Okay. We're going to cut there. Let's hope, y'all, we get some roots. We're going to cut there. And I think because of that, that's why she could be having a hard time. But this was a cutting nonetheless. Here's the top cutting. So we're going to see what we can do. See if we can put this into some soil. Well, we're going to check. We're going to see. Look, hopefully I'll keep it in the upright position. Because you know I don't remember. Okay, let's hope. Let us hope. Okay, that's how we gonna do it, y'all. That's how we gonna do it. Now let me show you what I did. And we're gonna see if it's gonna root. See, this is the top piece right here. That one right there. Okay. Let us hope that I get some roots out of this. Because this, like I said, this is the top. And this is the top middle. Because the bottom piece, that way the bottom piece could get a chance to survive. Because I kept wondering, why are my leaves dying? And we're going to set this down in here. See, these roots are good. These roots, they're looking lovely in there. They're all intertwined, y'all. I don't want to take it, unball it, because she seems very, very happy. So, I think she's just having a hard time because it was so long. It was so long, such a long piece. I should have probably cut it a while ago, but I was, we won't even get into that. We won't even. Just life, y'all. Just life. Just life. We already wet this with some Super Thrive. Let's see what happens. Ah! Y'all! I just broke the freaking leaf. So, look at this. I just broke this, pushing down the sphagnum moss. Okay. Okay. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We can only hope. because this video is long enough. I tell you, I took my time with this, because when you're trying to save a plant, you really want it to thrive. You really do. And I miss, see, my adorable. Look at that leaf. Yes. Y'all, you know, this is my giggly plant. This is the one I like to call my giggly plant. So hopefully after, I'll watch it. And I'll bring you an update. Let's hope I have saved her. It looks like she's okay though, but she just was in her struggle in that area. And we are not getting rid of this leca. This leca going right back in the pot. I will do that off camera because we don't have time to do it here. Now, that is all I have for you today. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I was supposed to do at least 3 plants. You know, I think I am, because I'm telling you, y'all, I'm just looking down to see what I have left. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. This right here, and we're gonna put these to a side. It's taking me so long to do these, but let's do this. This is my Sipitangensis. And I think that's some pumice and everything. She's doing okay, but she's in a struggle. She's in a struggle. And no, she's not over there in what I call the Bermuda Triangle area. She's just, look at this. Look at this dry leaf mess. Just a mess. I water her. Her roots are great. As you can see, they look dry right now, but I think I'm going to moisturize them, and I think she'll be fine. As I said, I'm just taking some of the, and I have her in something like this. She sits in it. She loves it. This is what I had her in my other place. And of course, she was dropping leaves. And when I noticed, I said, okay, all right. I said, girlie, I have to do something with you. What? I don't know. Except for to move her up in a pot. This is the same size. Can't do that one. Doesn't make sense now, does it? Oh, here we go. So that's a little, yep. Here we go. This is bigger. This is bigger. What did I do with the... Now, let me move this out the way. This is my aeroid mix. Like I said, I'm going to put that up. Put that right back in. What was... Y'all, I can't even... Oh, I know what I did when I put it in here. See, I just want to make sure, like, is this... Yep. So this is a little bit bigger because this can fit in there. So I just want to be able to put her in something that's a little bit bigger so that she can get herself together. And this is really my trash bag. I'm gonna have to get a trash bin down here and everything for my plants. That way y'all say she fancy. Yes, so. And I'm sorry, I'm just pulling up my beautiful thought for the day. Because I already have it. Oh my goodness gracious. Just dawned on me. Now I have to put this back on. I should have just threw this at the bottom when I had everything else, y'all. Get ready to get a little perlite. She has, I believe this is pumice here. And I just want to do a little perlite. Yeah, I'm just doing a little off camera. Just a little so it's not in my face. Because like I said, she seems to love this substrate. Okay, because we're going to take some of the bad leaves off. Yeah, I know it looks dry at the moment because I did not water her. I watered her, I believe, a week ago. And I tell you, my home here, I noticed that my plants get very, especially sphagnum moss. I have to really keep an eye on the sphagnum moss. Yo, I could take this off again. I really have to keep an eye on the sphagnum moss. And I'm going to just lay her down over here. I'm going to show you again before I pot her up again. So I'll repot her. And I'm just moving it around so there'll be some more perlite for her to get herself wet in. And let me water her up since she's so dry, because I usually soak her up, but I'm telling you, I'm going to have to pour some of that out, which is no problem because I have my little bucket over here. Tell y'all, I was trying to be prepared. Trying to be prepared. I'm just throwing it in my little bucket so she can make her little comeback, because as you can see, like I said, she was drying up. Then she'll be okay. Then she dried up. Then she'll be okay. See, so she really has some good. So hopefully she's going to. And I know I probably could make her better. You know, thinking that I can. But I'm going to really push her down in there. So it can get really nice and soaked before I take the excess out, because I'm going to put some more in here. And like I said, I hope everybody's doing all right and what have you. And I thank you for hanging with me while I'm doing these chores. Because, sorry about that. You hear the birds, they're talking. Chirping and speaking to one another. That's the one thing I love about being right here at this location in my home, is I get to hear the birds, even when I'm not doing any footage, and I can sit down, I can hear the birds, and it's just so beautiful just to listen to nature. It really is. I could even be watching, if I'm watching a movie, or if I'm even doing work, like I said. Especially, but my windows mainly have to be up. I can hear it in a very mute way if my windows are closed. But, because like I said, I live across from where there's a whole bunch of trees, and there are a lot of birds. I'm thinking about getting a hummingbird feeder, because I love me some hummingbirds. If I was able to... My favorite bird is the American bald eagle. I'll tell you that right now. Ooh, I tell you, that's a bad bird, boy. When I say bad, bad in a good way. Because when I say he's a force to be reckoned with. He or she, both of them. Because mama and daddy don't play. You hear me? It's like they see you and they coming in. I don't mean you as a human being. But I mean, as the whatever it is they're trying to get. when they have their eyes set on something like that, boy, I know the birds are big, but I saw one because I used to live near a pond, and I tell you, I looked over, I was coming out the house, and I was talking to my neighbor next door at the time in my old place, and I said, oh my goodness, an eagle. I didn't have my camera out, of course, because I was having a conversation. I was getting ready to get into the car. He or she flew right by the pond. Like, we could see it. When I say that wingspan was so great, that's what caught my eye, how big the bird was. When I say they were on a trajectory like this, because they had their backs towards me and my neighbor, because they were panning, coming down. Honey, when I say they were looking, because there's birds and stuff, and little fishies or whatever. And I know it's just fish, but whatever, in that pond, when I say because all of a sudden you heard all these birds, they were like, ah, ah. When I say they were making this noise, the noise was so loud, they were sounding the alarm, like predators in the mist. That's what it was. And that's what got my attention. And I looked, because I'm seeing this big thing fly. And I said, what is that? I've always seen them from a distance. But when I say he or she, their wingspan was massive. Unfortunately, they didn't get any food that day. At least not at our pond. They may have got it somewhere else, but they didn't get it in our pond that day. When I said they all took off, I said, okay. I said, now the thing is, hopefully we will continue to see the birds in the pond, because if we don't, then we know where all the birds went, because now they know they're there. First time I had ever seen it in all the years I had lived there, that there was, that the eagle came over like that. Seriously, I had never seen the eagle in that area ever. And they have a nest that was, I would say maybe about, let's see. The nest, y'all, I'm just pouring because this has Super Thrive in it, so I don't want to waste it. And I just had to pour the excess out. And the nest, we're going to have this just, y'all, I know you're probably like, Nita, why don't you cut it? It's just so green. I know I probably could just stick it in there and see if it would develop roots. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Couldn't do anything about that. That just kind of like came right on out. I don't know, y'all. I'm just going to leave it. Sometimes I like to leave things alone. Let nature do its thing. Let her bounce back. Let her... And I know it could probably generate, with us cutting it. But she has some beautiful leaves up here, and I love my Sipitangensis. I call her Sip Sip. That's her little nickname for me. Sip Sip Sippy. But when I'm telling you, that eagle blew my mind that day. And the neighbor, when he turned around, he said, where? I said, right there. He said, oh my goodness. By then, she panned straight and took off, he or she. Like I said, and like I say, I'll be back. They did a Tom or not a Tom Arnold, Arnold Schwarzenegger on him. I'll be back. Y'all got away from me today. But yes, I'm telling you. So I think that's all I have for you all today. The Sipitangensis. We did up-potted her. Kept her in her soilless. Well, she did have some drainage, but I kind of put her in a soilless mixture, and I'm hoping she'll be fine. See what pretty leaves. Yep. And my adore. Look at that leaf. Oh, you know. And since I broke the other little leaf that was in here, see, that's a little baby. It's a little baby. It's a little baby. And here's my girl Gigi. She's doing a comeback. Like I said, I'm gonna see if y'all can see it. When I say, let me see if I can see it. Yep, right there. See that little teeny weeny, right where my finger is, right under it? That's where the new growth is coming in. I just happened to see that. Yeah. So let's see whether my girl can do a comeback. And I'm just gonna peel this. Yeah. Just gonna peel it back a little. That's all. Not gonna bother her too much. I think she's been traumatized enough today. Okay. So this is my Anthurium Nigrolaminum, my Hoya Sipitangensis, and my Philodendron Recurvifolium. Adore. Okay, thank you all for being here. I know this was a long video just to do these 3 plants. Oh my goodness, because I had to do some snipping and everything, and I know I didn't snip this one right here, but that's okay. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really, truly appreciate it. Where am I going? Where am I going? Y'all should have been yelling at the screen. Nita, the beautiful thought for today. I got you. Okay, here's a beautiful thought before we get out of here. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Langston Hughes. Yes, indeed. Now we're out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and God bless.